That's right. I don't have a fupa.
That was a funny noise.
Yes.
Good morning. What's happening? Welcome to another episode of Hunchback Diaries. As you can hear, I am feeling slightly under the weather. Little congested, little sore throat action. Not my best, but it's okay. I'm still feeling good enough to get stuff done. This week has been fantastic. It warmed up here in Massachusetts.
So we live in Worcester, which is a city. You wouldn't think there'd be stuff like this. I mean, you're under a highway. But still, man, that's nature. Nature in Worcester. Doop. Now we head back.
And just like that, we're done with the walk. So now it's time to go get to work. It's been a very productive week. Tuesday night was work night. Pretty normal, got a bunch of stuff done except for one little addition that Danny got.
It's meeting night here in Framingham, and thankfully, my business partner is getting into fancy coffee, and he is brewing me one tasty cup of pour over. Hold on. His fancy new grinder. Yeah, he's here. I'll show you the pour over. It's really nice looking. Here, look at it. Man, is this coffee good. Thank you for the coffee, Danny. It's delicious.
And of course, I got a little time with baby Jack, Danny's son.
Baby, smash, smash. Oh yeah? And then what? But then what? I got your tootsies. I got your tootsies. I got your Piggly Wigglies. Coming for your Piggly Wigglies. Coming for them Piggly Wigglies.
But as promised last week, the thing that I was most excited about this week was what I did Thursday night. I went back to Technocopia here in Worcester. I met a whole group of really cool, very interesting people that are all making some of the coolest stuff I've seen here. Take it away, me.
Open the door.
It's open.
You're an asshole. Open the door. Open the door.
We're heading to Technocopia, 6th floor.
Yeah, this was this year's Halloween costume. We actually won a competition with it.
Of course you did.
And then we're gonna try to use that to get next day we'll something.
So as I'm sitting here editing, I realized that I never built context for what we were doing. Sarah and I went to Technocopia on Thursday night so she could see the space. We are really interested in becoming members, but she wanted to see the space first. And I wanted to talk to a bunch of people and find out why they chose Technocopia. What is cool about the makerspace? What makes them keep going back? and I don't know, just find out as much as I can. So yeah, here's what I found.
All right. My name is Mike D'Angelo. I'm one of the directors of Technocopia, a local nonprofit makerspace in Worcester. We recently expanded to the downtown area, and this is kind of the culmination of 3 different businesses and almost a decade's worth of work. I run the metal shop, as well as I'm on the board of directors. I work mostly on old Suzuki motorcycles, as well as Datsun's, old Z cars, as well as getting into trucks and design and furniture. Things are branching off. I'm doing like a homebrew 3D scanner. There's some really interesting stuff to be able to do something in the digital space. I'm kind of learning that learning curve of software.
My name is Ben Klein. I am a woodworker here at Technocopia. Specifically, I do wood turning. My staff position is I am the safety coordinator here at Technocopia. I've been a member, I want to say almost 2 years. I was one of the original members when we were over on Prescott Street, the old Technocopia stuff. So I've been here from, all the build out. I'm getting more into woodworking with like hand tools and stuff, so I'm building a lot of my own tools. Like I would turn my own mallet. I'm making some handles for some marking knives.
Josh, I guess I'm a maker.
You tell me, man.
I don't even know what I do anymore. I'm a freelance designer. Okay, I work in commercial marketing.
Sorry, I'm distracting Josh from his project.
Let me just see.
Like, what's the next step for this?
What this, I'm essentially trying to bridge the gap between CAD designs and drawings. Instead of having to go out every single time and draft something by hand, I just finally just want to be able to scan something and get away with it. Something high quality and such.
So this is basically a DIY 3D scanner.
Yes.
That's rad. I did not know that's what I was looking at. I had a feeling, but I didn't know what you were up doing.
No, I'm using this, and then I'm going to upload it to a software called Autodesk Recap.
Okay.
Which stitches the images together. And from there, I should, crossing my fingers, get a full 3D model.
Just learned that Josh is responsible for that sweet-ass dinosaur head.
Yes.
How long did that dinosaur head take you?
A week.
Only a week?
Yeah. Well, I've been working with that technique before, and it was essentially figuring out the stuff, figuring out the file, and then assembling it.
Dude, that's beautiful. It looks so cool.
Actually, like weekend nights.
So total 20 hours?
Yeah, 20 hours. Yeah.
That's so
Fair.
cool.
Thank you.
The thing you can do if you put your mind to it.
Exactly.
Technocopia is it's a boon of equipment that nobody else could afford just offhand for any startup, for any tinkerer or woodworker. And then it adds in a community of people who've been doing this for years or have very different walks of life comparatively. What's really interesting is outside of like Ian and I and Corwin and all of our guys doing the wood and me, Technocopia, original Technocopia, was doing the same thing with a bunch of guys over on Prescott Street. A bunch of folks lowering their overhead by getting the place together, sharing equipment, sharing community, and if it wasn't for them reaching out to us, like the Technocopia that's right here probably wouldn't be here.
One thing I like about a makerspace is the different varying of people. We have artists here, we have metal workers, we have glass workers. I always use the example just within woodworking. I would turn. Spencer, who you met earlier, he does timber framing. Ian Anderson, who runs the wood shop, he does builds tiny homes and he does fine furniture and stuff. So you could call us all woodworkers, but we're all completely different. Like I could never timber frame. I could never, within the different genres, there's so many different things. So, if I'm doing something that involves a certain type of joinery that's traditional to, say timber framing, I can go to Spencer and say, hey Spencer, will you help me out with this? Like eventually I want to get to a point where I'm wood turning bowls, but having Mike help me build a metal lid for it, or having Molly help me, do something in glass and have a glass lid for a wooden bowl. So here it gives me access to other artists and other creators, and we help each other out and exchange ideas and blend a lot of the medium.
That was just a few of the people I met at Technocopia. There are far more makers making very cool things there. I even met this guy, Kevin. He was the guy with the robotics thing. Yeah, that thing. He's a robot guy. He makes animatronics and robots, and that's what he does for fun. And he showed me this software that he's working on called Bowler Studio.
So this is Bowler Studio. I wrote this after I had a problem. So I like building robots, but building robots is hard. I don't like that building robots is hard. I'd rather building robots be not hard. So I had to make a tool to do that. You know, you can't laugh behind the camera.
I'm sorry, Kevin. You are so goddamn likable. Do you know that?
I do what I can. The smiling face of the robot apocalypse.
Yeah, the happiest guy creating our doom.
Hey, look, it's, you know, they're just toys. They're puppies. They do it. They do what we say. Just say nice things.
As I'm looking back at the footage, I realized I didn't actually get to ask Kevin any of the questions about himself. He just started showing me what he's working on. And what he's working on is so cool that I guess he didn't feel like talking about himself. So I'm gonna do a whole different video on Kevin, because what Kevin's working on is, it's game changing. It's amazing. He developed a software that allows people to make robots easier, and it's ridiculous. That'll probably be like a bonus video this week where I put together everything that I learned about Kevin, and you guys need to see this. So that'll go up like Thursday, Friday of this week. Be sure to check that out. Sarah and I are definitely going to become members of Technocopia. We can't wait to dig in, really take a bunch of the classes there and learn as much as we can, just to develop our own skills, to build into that community, to see what we can add to the community, and to really just make more stuff, because that's all we want to do. So you can expect to see a lot more cool things coming from the people of Technocopia. I want to do a little video on every single person making stuff there. So there will definitely be more stuff from other creators around me coming on this channel very soon. And maybe someday I'll even interview you, my viewers, because I want to know what you're making. Let me know. Send me a comment. Email me at travis@hunchbackgraphics.com. I want to know what you're making. I want to know what you're doing. Make more. Do more. Be more. And until I see you next week, be awesome. Bye. Where you going? Okay, bye. What are you doing? Okay, bye.